I'm Isda Michael by name. I'm a Nigerian. I don't want to say I'm from a particular state. I'm a Nigerian because most people, when they hear my name, so like my surname Isda, they believe that I'm not a Nigerian, or they think that my father or my mother is from probably Greek or any European country, because they say this sounds like a French name. Actually, it's not a Nigerian name. It's a Catholic name. It's a saint, and that's where my father is, my father's baptismal name. But ordinarily, I'm a full Nigerian. My mother is a Nigerian, and my father is also a Nigerian. Well, I'm a journalist. I'm a counselor, and I'm also a therapist. I studied at the Nigeria Institute of Journalism, where I did mass comm, and yeah, I'm a journalist, print journalist. I have I've tried working in some things in life, like I'm currently writing a book right now, and the book is it has to do with people passing through trauma, rumination, and depression. It's actually what I have always liked to do, probably to help the youth and some people, because I know and I believe that a lot of people are passing through a lot in our country, Nigeria. So for me to help their mental health, it's just for me to like put up some things together. You understand? Well, rumination is a state whereby you keep on having the thought of, your thoughts is always negative, like it's always negative. You always feel that you will die, that if you're in a house, that the house will catch fire, if you're walking, that a car or bullet, like you always have a negative thought, a thought that is full of death. Death death You always believe that you will die today, you will die tomorrow, you will die today, you will die tomorrow. And when one is filled up with something like this, there is nothing else that will set in, that will not be fear. Fear will set in. Before you know, the person will be depressed. What actually leads to rumination is when someone is passing through a traumatic event. Probably you've experienced accident, or maybe a, if you're for instance, some persons are being molested from their childhood. It can lead to traumatic event, and if you are being maltreated anyway, but mostly is accident like my own, because I always use myself as a case study. I passed through all this process is due to when I was involved in a car accident. That was 2018. So mm, initially it wasn't traumatic anyway, but what people said, as a little boy that I was then, I never knew. People keep telling me, what people keep telling me, that that this thing, because I sustained internal bleeding, internal injuries. So I bled through the nose and through my ears. So people keep on, when you say that, this is internal, you sustain internal injury, it's very deadly, you may not survive it, you may die. They keep on, nobody encouraged me. So I was terrified, and I was so afraid. Once it's 4 p.m., I'll be like, hey, what is going to happen this night? Will I survive it? Because all the persons that came, they were telling me that in the night, that the blood will gather on my chest, that it will block my chest, that my heart, that I will not be able to breathe. Before I will know from sleep, I will pass on. So I was so scared. As a little boy, I all the days then I like once it's night I'll be like, oh, will I be able to see tomorrow? So when that thought keep on coming, before you know, it builds inside my body and it stimulates, my thinking, everything. It's all about death. Before you know, late trauma, rumination, depression. I never